apart from the government and administration being very proactive, is the second point I would like to highlight is the pace of decision making. Today decisions are taken much faster. To give example, for example, this AIF and this PE issues which were brought to our notice, immediately certain issues which were not covered in the budget of February, we have now taken care of in the form of various circulars and other guidelines which the CBDT has issued and going to issue. It reminds me, last year also we had issued in the context of the information technology industry, there was this whole question of availing tax benefit, whether the tax benefit will continue if a unit is split and a new unit is set up. We had said that a new unit, we will treat it as a new unit if minimum 20% of the employees are shifted to the new unit. Many of you may not be remembering this issue, but it was immediately brought to our notice that this 20% is not enough, and there was a recommendation of a particular committee which had said it should be 50%. We had adopted 20% because one section of the industry was pressing for 20%, another section was pressing for 50%. As the tax department, we are always happy to be more conservative, we had accepted 20%. But when the problem was explained to us, and I think this doesn't happen too often, within about a month or 45 days, we amended that circular and said that for splitting of a unit, we liberalized the various norms, and the IT industry was quite satisfied with that. So the government is today very proactive in terms of decision making and very fast decision making. With regard to tax reforms, the way forward that we have, the major challenges before us, and I would not call them challenges, but the major tasks before us today, to which the government is more than 100% committed and which the government is determined to do, are the GST in indirect taxation and the reduction in corporate tax in a phased manner in direct taxation. The GST, as you are aware, is before the select committee. The select committee deliberations are going on at a very quick pace, and the administrative backup arrangements, the drafting of the legislation relating to the GST, the state GST laws, the central GST law, and the IGST, that is for interstate trade, all those draft legislations are under preparation. We have separate committees working on that. We have committees working on the administrative arrangements, both at the state level and the central level, which should be in position to implement the GST from next year. A lot of work is going on in that front. We have also the IT backbone is also being set up by a company called the GSTN. So all the preparatory arrangements are in place to introduce GST from 1/4/2016, and I can assure you that in the kind of preparedness, there will be no shortfall. We have